The sheer honesty of your succinctly stated succinctly.
I hate big brains, man. Stop using big words. Just speak like a person.
How's it going, guys, and welcome back to EmKay, the best Reddit readings north of the equator, and today we're looking through r/Iamverysmart. There's a certain level of intellect required to enjoy certain things. You can't break down Beethoven's symphonic algorithm to someone that only listens to trap and expect them to catch the vibe. Same with movies and shows. Everything isn't meant to be enjoyed by all. This guy watches Rick and Morty. I'm a professional classical musician, and in my entire career, I've never heard the term symphonic algorithm. If you're going to feign intellectual superiority, maybe have at least one of your IG photos of you reading a book. Just spent 2 hours solving some random physics problems I found online. Yup, for fun, people. Hashtag physics, hashtag vectors, hashtag tension, hashtag wires. Hashtag forces, hashtag dynamics, hashtag not your usual vacation. Hashtag I don't party, I've solved problems. Hashtag road to engineering. Okay. Is this supposed to impress me? I don't get it. Most teenagers. I got bored, so I threw a party and got drunk and had sex. Me. I got bored, so I learned the Russian alphabet, LMAO. I don't know about that. Here's a rather philosophical inside look at what I think about this issue. I'm happy to follow up and explain to anybody if need be. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards evil. 4/23/2019. Inspired by Martin Luther. Wait. Hold on. Why did you just quote your— wait, he just quoted him— what? I worry more that people lose the ability to distinguish between good and bad art. People seem inclined to lionize whichever art they experience in their idiotic teen years, which just leaves them completely uncritical forever, until they become artists, making uncritical art. If you live in the UK, have you ever used an NHS number? Should I be using one? Asian? What, like 20% at the most? 1/4 grandparents are Asian. I just like to have fun with the box because it doesn't affect anything. I was close enough. Considering recent ancestors typically register in increments 12.5 or 25%, then no, you're not close. Even 3/16, one great-grandparent plus one great-great-grandparent, is only 18.75%. Given British/Asians are a very recent concept, 20% is mathematically impossible. Our economics professor's mail. Hereafter, if anybody asks any more doubt on the assignment, there will be negative marks. I am very disappointed with your understanding and reading ability, which is not even at par with a 10th standard convent student. Do improve your language power, because you are going to enter into a very highly competitive employment market very soon. I still can't believe just how much people care about watching sports, competing vicariously. I will truly never get it. I've made peace with that. I'm all for playing sports, to be clear. But watching other grown men and women play games and compete, emotional spectators. It's like the kid in Total Drama Island who said dodgeball was not his forte. What was he, Noah? That's him. The brain calls himself genius but says that wrestling is fake. It's not fake, it's scripted. Know the difference. He's a 3rd grader, bruh. My ability to sound like a full-blown hick, then turn around and be as well-versed as a doctorate-level professor is both astounding and just downright odd. Simply put, you do not want to delve into my mind. It would probably drive you mad from all the deep thinking, constant awareness. Oh, big brain. Big brain. God. Oh, it's all so pretentious. I can't stand it, dude. Everyone is at college partying right now, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to do cohort analysis on a tech product with seasonal demand. Who cares? Who cares? Just shut up! Come on, dude. I'm about to invest some gig money into equipment. Sure, good luck. Sweet. Thanks. Big brain mode is activated. So, now that I get to be straight up with you, could you please not insert yourself into our music? Your energy is toxic. I'm sorry you are so bad at music. I have to make special effort to get these real jams going. Please keep your ego and your insecurities away from our art. I know Trey likes playing with you, but I will not let you integrate yourself into my music anymore. Also, be prepared if you challenge me intellectually on any front. I'll make it clear how ridiculous that is, and your ego will suffer, which I know is critical for you. I will be cordial, but I will point out stupidity if you bring it up. If you don't like Game of Thrones, I'm just gonna assume you're not smart enough to understand it. I said what I said. Don't know why some idiots are getting emotional. Fake. Metal is a paid actor. It means you don't understand the fact that electricity causes heat. Please don't just simply say fake without analyzing your knowledge. Why is it that I can think of the word amalgamation but no simpler synonyms? After using Oh my god, why can't I say the word thesaurus? After using thesaurus.com, I went with fusion, a far more common word meaning the same thing. Yeah, that's what a synonym is, bud. It means the same thing. When I was in high school, I loved it. When the Shakespeare unit, TM, came along in literature class, I was one of the few students who was fluent in Shakespeare. So, while everyone else was confused by my laughter, my teacher would be relieved that I recognized the joke. A prep girl could be all, wow, so romantic. And I'd be breathless laughing because what she just read would be nowhere near romantic. I'd answer that Romeo and Juliet is more comedy than tragedy because I could easily imagine any of those people doing that in real life. Being a thespian and a nerd has its perks. If your IQ is less than 90, you care about this stupid picture of a black hole. It's a little late to be bringing up the black hole stuff for this video, but it's still a major accomplishment, you dumbass, you moron. Consciousness exists. Things that are conscious. Confused screaming.
Consciousness exists? Doubt it.
Consciousness does not exist independently, you absolute moron. Also, the confused screaming quirky thing is getting stale pretty quickly. But hey, the existence is pain Tumblr, neophytes of philosophy and psychology that confuse any minor inconvenience in their spoiled lives with anxiety and depression, and use it as a justification to their mostly misunderstanding of nihilism, will certainly love it. Am I right? I mean, it's cool to be like that by the standards of today's mainstream impressionable youth, right? Very cool indeed. Bravo. Degenerate your prefrontal cortexes, abandon all morality. Degenerate your prefrontal cortexes, abandon all morality, and then complain cynically about everything without any substance for a better tomorrow or better today in yourself. Wow.
What's a movie that you're embarrassed you've not seen yet due to its popularity? None. Anyone who follows trends mindlessly probably is not very intelligent. I don't partake in anything simply because it's popular, only if it's the intelligent thing to do. Wait, it's not? Off topic, but I understood everything in that gif. The Office! My favorite show. My dad is the epitome of Michael Scott.
Ugh.
What?
That show is so stupid. You don't learn anything from television like that. Clearly, you are not engaged with proper television that I watch. The Office has nothing but unintelligent humor. I don't have an IQ of 136 for nothing. Try watching something mentally stimulating like the National Geographic or something on the History Channel. Like Pawn Stars. I was gifted. And I choose not to lose precious brain cells that God gave me over a silly television show. Just trying to help. You're a very smart, pretty girl. But television like that only rots your brain. You sound like an asshole.
Learn grammar. Yes, I am a nerd, but I also read quantum physics for fun, so... Nearly every American girl I meet, and I meet a lot of them, has read Harry Potter and says it was a big part of her life. No wonder these millennials are so politically F-tarded. I never read that Harry Potter crap because I was busy with the Bible.
I'm not gonna pronounce that word. I'm not even gonna try. Von Gut, I don't... Wash me in your judgment in the comments.
Hemingway, Hesse.
This guy's too smart for me, man. I only know Hemingway and Twain in oral.
Kerouac, Oral, Twain. You know, the books who weren't written by idiots.
Almost every tweet is about how they went to Harvard.
Oh, speak to me, great scholar. Tell me what I haven't learned raising my own children. Don't mess with me. I went to Harvard.
It baffles me how people are so willing to just work 9 to 5 straight out of college at some cubicle jungle, especially the 4.0 students. Like, you never had an idea to pursue out of college? You were the chosen one. I'm a C+ student. I'm teaching myself rocket science in my spare time just to build a new weapon system to sell to the government. And on the side, I'm toying with a re-engineered approach to solar roadways that will actually work and also eliminate the need for snowplows and by extension potholes. Okay. Son, did you just crap yourself?
Fella, I'm a baby. I can't read. Goo goo gaga goo goo. Oh, why is that funny to me? Oh no, I'm small-brained. LMAO, yeah.
This doesn't make sense because if he's supposed to be a baby, then how the F did he type anyways? I'm sick of dealing with people's stupidness.
Who cares, dude?
That's a funny meme.
And the episode of The Twilight Zone.
Oh yeah.
You could tell me your thoughts afterwards. It wasn't terrible, but it felt very on the nose with its commentary.
I think you actually mean afterward.
Oh wow. It's another case of mishearing something your entire life.
Don't feel too bad. People of your intellect make that mistake often.
I know everything, and I only just turned 18. I am not gonna go to college because it's impossible for me to learn anything else. Instead of going into debt sitting in a room for 4 years, I've decided to give back to humanity by teaching others. I've started a YouTube channel, and plan to have millions of followers by the time my peers start college.
Is it normal? Yes, it's normal.
No, it's not normal. What would you do if we kissed in the elephant's foot? OMG, I would literally melt if a girl did this.
Effing kids. Elephant foot is a mass of radioactive cement that melted into the basement of the Chernobyl nuclear facility after the meltdown. If you stood anywhere near it, you would die a horrible, horrible death. Yeah, but what if we kissed near it? LMAO, you can't shut someone's point down by saying it was poorly written or constructed. Prove it by proving them wrong.
I think you may have had a typo in that. The word LMAO isn't in the English dictionary, to my knowledge. If you're speaking another language, I could try and use my Google Translate. You'll just have to let me know what language.
2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3. That's quick maths. The sum of 2 plus 2 is not equivalent to 4 minus 1. Nor 3. What I just said is proven by logical mathematical reasoning that is based on the most fundamental skills of mathematics. Searching for a fit brain and body. Not a complete sapiosexual nor demisexual, so your natural physique matters. P.S. If you didn't Google this, then step to the front. Don't believe in fairy tales, but much into real ones. I am from Mars if this answers your question. If you ever had a selfie stick, then probably we will never match.
I kid you not, when I'm really bored, I go online and teach myself mathematical equations.
Okay, big brain, very cool.
User on a popular men's rights subreddit operates on a higher vibrational frequency than the rest of us. Completely agree with you. Not to toot our own horns, but I would say some of the most intelligent and brave minds on Earth are in this sub. I just think that we operate on a higher vibrational frequency than most others, and are extremely sensitive beings. When I say sensitive, I don't mean the pop culture interpretation / reference. I don't mean sensitive as in a snowflake that's offended by everything. I mean sensitive as in able to recognize conscious and subconscious energy pattern shifts and negative vibrations. Essentially, we're just very good at sensing BS, bad energy, and when something is just off.
Sorry, but in childbirth, you clitoris will need to grow up to 10 centimeters to actually give birth. That's why they say you need to be 10 centimeters dilated to start pushing. I'm not even 18 yet and I got that one right.
The most pretentious and boring movie of all time. What the F is this stupid S? It's not even a real movie. I didn't even bother watching it when I saw that stupid 10-minute scene of driving off the freeways of Moscow, which happens to be in Tokyo. 10 minutes wasted that had nothing to do with the movie, just like the beginning. Seriously, why would anyone waste their time watching this? I tried. I really tried. No one loves this movie. There's a bunch of pseudo-intellectual kids pretending to love this just so that they could be different and cool. Also, before anyone flames me for not knowing what I'm talking about, I have been a professional photographer. I have a master's in physics and a bachelor's in philosophy. Heidegger was my interest. What is that word? Dasein? There where being manifests itself, and Husserl's phenomenology, reducing the experience to its essence. It even studied jazz dance, modern dance, and ballet. Currently, I have returned to school for a degree in anthropology with a concentration in archaeology, so please, I have a very broad taste and information base for all things art. It's so strange. Everyone here who knows how to spell properly, I'm disoriented. I guess only a certain kind of people listen to music like this.
LOL, no. Straight up nudity is for the weak-minded fools who don't understand the power of imagination. The more technical aspects of the body should be left to the imagination. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. Is this a copy pasta? The fact that you think I am sarcastic tells me what kind of person you are. So unenlightened to be shackled to the primal lust for full nudity. It is lingerie and partial nude outfits that are the way of the future.
I am 80 years old. I shower about twice a month, just water, no soap. And I never have body odor, because I am 100% healthy. I also have a tested IQ of 197, and am very good at figuring things out. Also, I have never used underarm deodorant. If you need that so you won't smell bad, your body is sick.
I guess grandkids don't hug him because he smells bad. The world would be perfect if only everybody else had humility to admit I'm smarter than them. You're about as smart as a brick. No smart person has written a Facebook status since 2014. Then the people who respond to them must be even worse off than that. Is a biologist stupid for observing and commenting on the behavior of chimps? Guaca, holy crap, you're entitled. My favorite line in this whole exchange. I envy those whose taste in humor is so poor that they're entertained by the most puerile of plays on words. What a blissful life it would be to be a fool. A child enamored by the simple twinkle of a light,
whose frequencies fall within the visible range of a human vision.
Chill, dummy. Whoa, check out the big brains on Bundry.
I'd rather read Ulysses over and over and over than ever read a graphic novel.
I always think of the Reddit logo as the 5th Teletubby.
I think of it as an upside-down, broken umbrella with weird patterns on it, but that's only because I'm super unique and march to the beat of my own oboe, since everybody else marches to the beat of their own drum.
r/nobody asked.
I'm not like everybody else. I'm different. I would have asked, because while everybody else is sleepwalking through these Reddit threads, I'm the lone woke person watching and wakeful. Because I'm woke.
And I have a STEM PhD, and I earn 6 figures, and I use the phrase stochastic terrorism. Do I sound smart or am I smart? You sound unbearable, to be perfectly honest. Socrates was the OG know-it-all.
I think the same jest will do well for our discussion, Socrates, for I am not the one who makes them go round and not remain in the same place. It is you who are the Daedalus, for as far as I am concerned, they would remain as they were.
It looks as if I was cleverer than Daedalus in using my skill, my friend, insofar as he could only cause to move the things he made himself. But I can make other people's move as well as my own. And the smartest part of my skill is that I am clever without wanting to be. For I would rather have my arguments remain unmoved than possess the wealth of Tantalus, as well as the cleverness of Daedalus. But enough of this. Since I think you are making unnecessary difficulties, I am eager as you are to find a way to teach me about piety, and do not give up before you do. See whether you think all of this pious? See whether you think all this pious is of necessity. See whether you think that all that... fuck me, bro. See whether you think all that pious is of necessity just.
I think so.
And is then all that just pious? Or is all that is pious just? But not all that is just pious.
But of it is?
But some of it is, and some is not.
I do not follow what you're saying, Socrates.
I don't either, Jesus.
Who's Thanos? Sorry for being occupied reading The Alchemist of Paulo Coelho, than being worried of a stupid movie that doesn't let my imagination fly.
Chameleons are the most powerful animals because they can turn black and say the N-word. Actually, that turning black thing is an adaptational character of the chameleon, which is known as camouflage, that helps them to change their skin color according to their surrounding. And also, they are not advanced enough to speak and say the N-word. Just wait until that fucker says the N-word. Then you'll be sorry. Well, my friends, that is the end of r/Iamverysmart, and I hope you've learned something. I know my IQ's jumped by about 50 points. And if you liked the video, which I know you did, you're smarter now. Leave a like. And if you want to see more and be even bigger brained, subscribe. And as always, I'll be seeing you